What's up, man? Today, man, me and Day, man, Day stepped off for a second, man. He coming back, man. But we got a special guest today, my man Branden, man. Introduce the people, man. Let them know you Branden, 4 Wall Solutions, man. You know, just tell them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go into details. You ain't got to throw him. You ain't got to tell him how you threw a nigga in the trash last night. But you know, just let Bob. You know I'm fucking with y'all. Ain't nobody hurting nobody over here, dog. Well, but yeah, man. You know, tell them. You know, you got your business, man. 4 Wall Solutions. What you doing? Just tell them a little bit about yourself, man.
So yeah, my name is Branden. 4 Wall Solutions. Basically, I'm into real estate, buy, sell, flip houses, buy and holds. But I also have a junk removal company. That's another thing. When you get into flipping, get yourself a trailer.
You dropping jewels, hold on.
Get yourself a trailer. You can cut costs on dumpsters and stuff. But you know, I'm into real estate, I'm into business, into entrepreneurship, and I also still have a job.
That's right, that's right. So basically saying you got to get the money always. That's what I'm hearing from this shit. Like, yo, you got to get the bag always, all day. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, we was talking previously to this, man, and we were talking. I don't know if y'all privy to this information, and my man also. We're gonna speak to y'all about this new Netflix situation, but we're gonna also speak to y'all about something that can benefit you in your lives, dealing with Fannie Mae, right?
Yeah,
and the new 5% down situation. We'll get more into depth on that. My man explain the details that he knows. Once again, you go do your own fucking information, dog. Don't say I ain't tell you that, all right?
Exactly.
So yeah, man. So I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit what's going on with this next Netflix situation, man. Then we gonna bust this shit up and elaborate, dog. We gonna elaborate, all right? So like I said, listen with your logic, your mind, and not your emotions. I always say that. I don't give a fuck what it is, dog. All right?
That's bars for days, bro.
Bars for days. You know what I'm saying?
Days.
Like store in the future?
What is this is exactly the right question. Now, we've reported that Netflix has been experimenting with some pop-ups tied to its content, whether we're talking about Stranger Things or Squid Games. Now we know what they're up to here. Those pop-ups were testing the waters for potentially permanent retail locations, dubbed Netflix House, that according to Bloomberg are expected to open up probably here and in other cities in 2025. Beyond that, we don't know too much about the plans, except that they'll almost certainly be tied in some way to Netflix content. They'll feature food, merch, and some sort of experiential component, like, say, the Squid Games
like
thing.
alcohol.
And that's a fairly impressive thing, considering that Netflix is pretty much the only streamer that makes money at the moment. But there's another element to this. The ad-free standard streaming service for Netflix costs $15.49 a month, and now it's reportedly going to go up again. The next rate hike hasn't been announced yet, but Wall Street Journal says it's just around the corner. And one recent survey finds that.
So, man, that's some pretty critical shit that's going on here. If y'all don't know what's going on, what Netflix is doing is actually cornering the market. Like how you have Spotify is the head of the streaming. Spotify pushing out all the little guys, even though you have the little guys still bringing the money. They paying you a penny off a dollar, robbing the shit out of artists. Spotify, swear to God. But so you got Netflix now, and what Netflix is doing is they're opening brick and mortars now. They had pop-up situations. You heard what the fella told y'all. They had pop-up situations. So they're opening brick and mortars now, quote unquote. You could come in, you could, I guess, play games. They said they're gonna have activities. You could drink, man. What you think about that, Brandon?
Honestly, it's almost like a blockbuster on steroids. To be honest, like blockbuster on steroids. Like little kids, you go out to Blockbuster, you stand in Blockbuster looking for a movie for a whole hour. Can you imagine Netflix and how many videos that they're gonna have? They might even have,
they might even associate gamer and shit, like gamers and shit like that. The next level shit.
Yo, it's crazy. Like you ever heard of?
You can see that, right?
Yo, you ever heard of Mr. Beast?
Nah, I never heard of Mr. Beast. Explain to people.
Basically, Mr. Beast is a guy on YouTube that basically he gives money out and all this stuff. So he's very, very famous. Very, I think it's 265 million followers. He did a Squid Game. He made a whole Squid Game.
Like a real life Squid Game?
Like a real life Squid Game.
Wow.
put it on YouTube. It cost him $2 million to do it.
Woo! Big money coming in.
And look, that thing has over 1 billion views. Now you have the original Squid Game doing almost the same amount with with way more production. Don't think Netflix is not looking at Mr. Beast like, how did he do this for $2 million and got that many views? So this whole brick and mortar stuff, he's like, let me access more people. Let me make it seem like I'm more friendlier to the community. You're gonna keep paying that $15.
We're going to corner the market. We're going to corner the market. That's basically what they're saying. We're going to corner them, and their only competition is Disney. Their only competition is Disney. So
crazy.
We know they ain't gonna knock out Disney, but their only competition is Disney, man. And this shit right here is changing the game, man. The fucking Netflix brick and mortar, and what I'm bringing I'm telling people about it right now, because what I'm saying is this, like, I don't know who you know, but if you know somebody involved with stock or shares, or knowing when numbers, when IPO numbers, when they go corporate or whatever like that, you better get in on this shit, dog. You better make some calls, go on the internet, start studying, finding out what this shit, because when this shit hit the stock market, people gonna be buying, this motherfuckers lined up to probably buy shares in this brick and mortar. You know what I'm saying?
Get in where you fit in.
Get in where you fit in.
Like, that's almost like how people were scared to get into investing in Uber. If you invested in Uber in 2012 and it was a $25,000 investment, your $25,000 would have been worth about $326 million right now.
Wow. Woo! Say that again to the people.
If you would have invested $25,000 in 2012 in Uber, your investment right now, 2023, would be worth $365 million. That's or $326 million. I can't get the number right.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, I made fun of my friend because he had the opportunity to invest in it. He said, nobody's gonna want to even drive around. Who's gonna want to drive around and get driven around by somebody?
By strangers.
By strangers. I was like, niggas is lazy.
Motherfuckers don't want to do shit.
Niggas is lazy and there's a less opportunity to get into a car accident. Hell yeah, I'm getting in somebody else's car. Then you get in a car, they gotta be nice to you.
Imagine that shit. Yo, like, remember I was telling you the other day, I said, imagine a motherfucker investing into Apple in 1978 or 1976. You invested into Apple. Now, it was something I was watching this, a dude make like $3 million a year, man. Don't do shit. Invested in Apple in the late 70s, man. Make like $3 million a year, dog. Bro. Invested in that shit in the late 70s, dog. Once again, do your own research. Invested in that shit in the 70s, man.
Same thing with the Bitcoin stuff, right?
Yeah, with the Bitcoin stuff.
With the Bitcoin was $12 at one point.
You wanna, cause at 10 we're going, you wanna tell these people about the Fannie Mae situation, man? Yeah. Go ahead, you take it out and explain to people what's going on about the Fannie Mae situation.
So basically Fannie Mae is like another form of basically getting a mortgage. You have FHA, you have Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae is more or less on the conventional loan side. Usually with Fannie Mae, you have to either put anywhere between 15 to 30% down. It's a lot of bread. That's basically, LTV, it's loan to value. That's basically the loan to value of the purchase of the house. So you have to put 15 to 30% down, and if you don't got that, you SOL. You might be washed out on the deal that you can get. What they're doing right now is you only have to, on a conventional loan, only got to put 5% down. That's a game changer. Reason why it's a game changer is because you're putting less money down. You're getting basically into a property that you can basically purchase like you're in a FHA situation. If you don't know what FHA is, look that up.
Do your research.
Do your research. But being into that, it's a game changer for a lot of people. 3.5% to 5%. It's a 1.5 difference. It's a percentage, but it's not that big of a percentage. You guys can go out there, get that done, talk to your mortgage people, and go out there and get some real estate.
That's right. Go out there and get you some real estate. Y'all heard what my man Branden said. He just gave you the jewels. He gave you the shovel to dig in the dirt, find the hearse. But you got to get the digging. You got to stick that dirt. You got to get that shovel in that dirt and get the digging, man. That's what we do here on the Dreamer Circle, man. We give information, spread love, and pay it forward. Branden, tell the people what you do. What's your name before we get out of here, man?
Name's
Where
Branden.
they find you?
Name's Branden. I do real estate and everything. You can find me at Boosted2 on Instagram. You know, I'm a car guy too, so you know, just follow me if you want to. If you want to learn about anything,
or add us at the Dreamer Circle, man.
Yes.
We'll get that shit to you, dog. We'll get that shit to you, dog.
exactly. Dream to the most high, bro.
That's right, and we out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just, you know
Information for that ass. You know?
information for you. That was information for you, man. He dropped that jewel on the Fannie Mae situation, man.
But the biggest part about that and about information is it's useless if you don't use it. So I mean, we give it to you. Now what you gonna do with it?
Information, yo, I said this in the rhyme. Information only holds power when it's used right. Haters tried to stab me in my back with a fool's knife. Get your views right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Information is only powerful if it's used right. So if you don't use what my man B just dropped on you, dog, that's on you. Day, you sat over there. You heard it. Anything you want to say about it, man?
He was pretty on point. You know,
Yeah.
not really much I could add to it.
That's
I mean, it's what it's really about. I mean, depending on the states where you at, because everything varies. You know, with state and city and county. But I mean, you want to dig. You want to start. You want to get involved. You want to mentally start getting there because
And that's what I wanted
if
to
you
give
look
them.
around
Give
in
it
the
to them.
cities, you see what they do.
Oh,
They
wait,
building
hold on. I
these
mean to
homes.
cut you off. My man said you got to mentally dig. You got to mentally dig.
See this dig. This is and you're digging under.
Message. Alright, go ahead, man. You gotta mentally dig.
Yeah, if you look around wherever you at, Indianapolis, Chicago, Midwest, West Coast, down south, they building up these little condominiums, these high rises everywhere, and it's a bigger purpose behind it than just trying to give any and everybody city living, you know, and they trying to eliminate the opportunity to own, to have land, and you have to see it for what it is, and then with seeing it for what it is, you use your opportunity to go and get your own piece, or you fall in part of the race. You know,
And like I would suggest to people, I would suggest you to start just doing your own research. Just start looking up things. If you see something, you don't have to be a genius to just Google something and look up something. You ain't gotta be fucking Einstein, nigga. You ain't gotta be Einstein, nigga. All you gotta do is Google some shit, look at some shit, shift your trajectory on what you're watching. You know what I'm saying? Just ask yourself this, and I want people to ask yourself this on some real shit, though. On some real shit, though. Ask yourself this: you scroll up and down motherfucking YouTube, right? Or you scroll up and down motherfucking Instagram. I don't know how long you niggas scroll, cause you got some scrollers out this bitch. Y'all scroll up and down Instagram. When you're done and you close out on the app, go in the mirror and ask yourself what you just learned. Pull out a notebook. I'm talking about immediately when you're done off Instagram, put your notebook out. Like, damn, I just learned this. What did you learn? Then that goes to show you watching the wrong shit, nigga.
if you have nothing to write.
If you got nothing to write, you watching the wrong shit. If you scroll up YouTube, you on YouTube for a motherfucking hour, and you ain't got nothing to talk about but a nigga that a prank. Yo, this nigga shitted in a cab and it stink. Yo,
You watching knockout tapes or something.
You watching knockout tapes?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody didn't need a little entertainment. I watched a few knockout tapes.
But that's why I said it, because you know that knockout shit, that'll catch you.
Sometimes you like to see
You
a
be
nigga get
27
caught.
minutes in, like, oh shit, man, I'm late. Damn, fucking nigga, yo, you see that though?
Yeah. Sometimes you like to see a
To
nigga
add
get
to what
clocked.
you're saying though, well, hold up. To even add to what you're saying though, you know, sometimes you don't. So you don't know what you don't know,
You don't
right?
know
And
what
that
you
was the
don't know.
benefit of bringing Branden on, because, like
Yeah.
you said, you gotta start googling. But if you don't know what to Google, you don't even know what to start search. You know what? That's where we come in at.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
when you could use us as a benefit. We brought the brother. He gave you dropped some names. He dropped some websites for you. Start there. And then that leads to the algorithm will pick up.
Yep, the
you know,
algorithm.
so it only takes one search. It
nigga,
only
you been
takes one
studying,
search.
huh?
Yeah, well.
The algorithm. Okay, the algorithm.
But it'll pick up. So you might be in a scenario where you do wanna, but you do wanna learn and obtain some things, but you kind of don't know where to start.
Yeah.
This is where it only takes one search, and then just like YouTube, next thing you know, this will look up. This, you looked up Shorty doing this, and then it got this chick doing that. Same rules apply. Same rules apply. That's all. So just be proactive on your own success. Comes with you being proactive, man. All right, because you see what they out here doing for us, or to us, I should say. They ain't doing this for us; they doing this to us. Yeah. We're doing this for you. Not to you.
And it's all about mind state. You got to change your mind state. Before we close out, man, I want to leave y'all with something, man. I want to tell you something, man. In life, it's all about mind state and how you see things. You understand what I'm telling you? Things don't happen to you. They happen for you. They don't happen to you.
Perspective is everything.
They happen for you. Change your mind state, you change your life, man. That's what we do here at the Dreamer Circle, man. And we out.